Hello, this is a presentation of GEDIX Watch monitoring machine tools manual of GEDIX. Now I will show you what sort of function you will find inside the software. Okay, for the beginning, the operator have to give his name, where he is working, and what kind of machine he is using. Okay, now automatically a work session is open with the name of the operator, what kind of machine he is using now, and automatically all information and all events on the machine will be recorded on the software, and the operator have to control and to define different operation and different events on the machine. Okay, for you can define some information for the part you are producing. For example, you can give you can describe and you can declare parts with default or part with problem. In this sample, you can define a default surface default or wrong diameter. Okay, and automatically the software is counting the parts, and automatically they declare in the software what kind of part is good and what kind of part is not good. Okay, after you can see all stop on the machine. On the V1 machine, actually, the machine is stopped, and we are not why this stopped. The stop is 26 minutes now. Okay, I can click on the event, and now a new menu is on the software. You can define what kind of stop the machine is. For example, you can say it's maintenance or is tool breaking or palpage default, or what kind you want to define in this menu, and automatically the operator have to choose what kind of stop on the machine. Actually, the stop is not right on the software. We don't know what kind of stop the machine is. So now I say it's défaut palpage. Automatically, défaut palpage is right on the screen, and you can write a commentary. You can put a photo, a video, and while you are okay, you record. Now, automatically, this stop is now défaut palpage. You can continue. You can see the performance of the machine and the operator. On this machine currently, 87% of time the machine is running correctly, but you can see that 13% of time the machine is stopped, and now you can say you can know the average, and you can know the production. Actually, the machine is 100% okay, and the disponibility is 87%, and the performance is 88%. And now you see that the stop is non-qualité. The stop is non-qualité because the stop is défaut palpage. Okay, if I want to see now is défaut palpage. Okay, after you have a special screen to see all machine and to see the state of the all machine in the workshop. You can see that this machine is not connected, this machine is in production, this machine is stopped, this machine is stopped, and this machine is in production. And directly and very quickly you can see the state of the workshop, You can go on the machine was stopped, for example, during 8 minutes, and you can directly go on in the workshop to know why the machine is stopped, or to know why the machine is not correctly running. Okay, that is the part for the operator. Now you can connect the software with the administration console. The administration console, you can see all information for all machine. For example, you know that actually the rendement, the performance of the 5 machines in the workshop is 34%, and we have produced 149 parts. You have worked 35%, and the machine is stopped 42%. And the quality, the non-quality time is 23%. Here you have a panel where you can see the potential of the machine, how long she is able to work is 46 hours. She works really 6 hours 20 minutes, and you can retrieve the stops and the stops for non-quality. You can see the stop for functional stops, etc., etc. And you can see all stops the machine is during the day or during the session, the operation session. You can choose the machine. You can see, I want to see only V1 and V2, okay, or V1, for example, and you valid. Automatically now you see that the V1, this performance is 25%, and 14% of time is stopped for non-quality. You have produced 0 parts this morning, okay, and you can ask to see, for example, for a month, and you say the month I want to know exactly in September, for example. For the morning team, for example, the morning team is not exist, so I kill it. Okay, so for example, morning, month, September, and validation. And now you know in September, for these 3 machines, you know that the performance is around 50%. We have produced 2,107 parts, and you have 50% of stop on this machine. And you are able to know exactly what kind of events you have on your machine, and you are able to follow your production very, very, very accuracy. In this menu, you can see what kind of data you are able to acquire on the machine. Okay, for example, the countdown, the machine state, and all you are able to read on the machine is able to recording in the software. Okay, you can see the category of state category, stopped or production, and the real state, stop, neutralized, out of work, alarms, production. And you can directly, if you want, you have the possibility in the software, you have a script language, and you are able on an event, for example, to give to the software an action to do. For example, if you have in information, you can say, I want to stop the machine. I want to stop immediately the machine because the part is not good and it's I have a problem, etc. So you are able to record information, but you are able to have an action on the machine to be sure that your production is okay. Okay. After, you can export and import parameters of the software if you want. Okay. After, you can define different information. You can define what kind of how you are organized on your company, your workshop, your machine group, your machines, and your work post. Okay, so after, you have to define operators, what kind of operators, and for each operators you are able to define a profile, and you define in the software what he can do and what he can't do. So it's very important. You can define profile for operator, for workshop chief, for managers, etc., etc. And each profile will be able to do something in the software or not. Okay. You can define your planification, your teams in the morning, afternoon, night, the work times when your team is working. For example, in the morning, you start at 5 and you stop at 1:30 p.m. Okay, and you define your closed day. It's very important because if you don't define the work days during the work, your stop days, for example, Sunday or uh, national day, I don't know in Portugal exactly, but you have to define the day you don't work, or the workshop is closed, because if you don't define it, the software continue to acquire and to verify if the workshop is running, and is not running. You will receive a lot of alarms email to say you that the workshop is the machine is not running, and the software don't why not the machine is not correctly running. Okay, so you define calendar, and you define plain stop, for example, maintenance, cleaning machine, etc., etc. And here you define the performance formula, for example, the formula for the performance of the machine, what machine is this formula is able, and you find the formula and you can modify it if you want. Okay, and you can see, and you can define all information, all formula you want to define in the software, and you are able to calculate and to compute what you want exactly to know on your workshop. Production, you can define the categories of open time, for example, production, non-quality, stop, organization problem, out of work, plain stop, for example. You can define all the information we have seen in the menu, okay, etc. You can define what kind of part and the name of part you produce on this machine. You can define the list of operation you have to do on this part, and you can define fabrication order. Here you have the alerts and alarms. You can define alarms. Okay, you can say, for example, on this value, on this machine, I want to send an email to Mr. Levy, for example, and automatically the software, when this value is under 80 on this sample, for example, I will send an email to Didier Levy to say, be careful, we have a problem on Mazak. Okay, you have all the alerts. All alerts are recorded on the software, and you can control and you can investigate if you have some problem with this recording to know exactly, for example, how many times the machine is in alarm, how many times I have broken a tool, etc., etc. Okay, you have all the recording. You can follow the number of parts you have produced. You can follow the time the time you do to produce your part. You can measuring it, and you can compare it to what you have produced to produce this part. Okay, and after you can define profile, users, etc. Okay, when you have finished to configure your software or to see what information you want to see on the software, you disconnect your profile, and you automatically you are automatically on the operator screen, and you can now you say I am the IS1 operator on the P1 workshop on the V1 machine, and I can see, for example, now since 4 minutes the machine is in production, and I can see the performance, which has not changing very well. Okay, so the demonstration is closed now. If you have some question, don't hesitate.